Alright, well hey everybody, it's Charlie, Who's Your Treasure Seeker here in my garage. Currently wasn't able to go out and do any metal detecting today, so I did not post a hunting video, which is fine. You know, got to do things around the house, take care of yourself and the others that are in your life. Can't go out all the time, but anyways, thought it'd be a good time to come on here and talk about my bag setup. I've seen a couple people posting on various Facebook groups that I'm in about their bag setup, kind of what they take out in the field with them, and you know what works for them, what works for others is going to be different no matter what and who you are. But I thought it'd just be a good time to show you what I use, and you know, maybe that might spin some ideas for other people for what they're maybe looking for, and maybe it might spur some ideas for me. And my light just went off, which is totally fine. So I'll strap up the GoPro so I can get a good shot of it straight ahead, and we'll get rocking and rolling. Stay tuned. All right, so here we are. Got my bag set up here. To be honest with you, I was kind of hesitant on using a bag at first. When I very first started, I was like, oh, I could just go around with, you know, just not needing a bag. I don't even know what I was thinking, but it did not take long before I was like, no, I need something to strap on. So looked around online, kind of what other metal detectorists were using. Wasn't fully in love with what I was seeing, and I know it's just kind of hit and miss on what you find and where you're looking, but I started at Lowe's, to be honest with you, and this is why I ended up finding Cobalt tool bag. And I'll tell you what, this thing has worked great for me. I did have to get the belt separate, which is totally fine. It was just, you know, a few bucks, no big deal. But I'll tell you, this thing has worked wonders for me. I've been very happy with this. It's got plenty of pockets, 1, 2, 3, 4 pockets in the front here to be able to use. I had my own bag here, so I put this bag in here. Right now I've got a couple batteries in here. A lot of times I'll put my phone in here so it's more easily accessible in this bag as opposed to in my pocket. And then over here I'm able to put my digger and my pinpointer in here, both in their own little sleeves, and that, tell you, that works perfect. Nothing gets in the way on my waist with those 3 bags there. What I usually do in this top pocket here, and they're not in here right now, but I'll usually put my gloves in here. That's where my gloves will live. But then when I'm wearing my gloves, I got this pocket and this pocket here to put some of the bigger, bulkier items that I might come across while digging. Specifically, you know, a lot of the aluminum cans will go in here, and things that I'm not really worried about as far as keeping them organized. More of the junk, so less or so will go in there. Then in here, I got, this was my very first organizing case that I started with when I first started doing metal detecting a few months ago. It's evolved. It had dividers in it to have 6 separate smaller compartments. I've gotten a couple other cases that I like now, so I took a couple of these dividers out to be able to hold some bigger items in here, along with some smaller ones as well, as you can see. So I put that in this pocket here. And this pocket's deep, so I mean, other stuff, as you can see, I have these down in here. I haven't used them for anything. I thought maybe I would, but I mean, this is so deep and big that this can go in here, and I'm still able to put some other stuff in here, which is nice. And then this front pocket here, there's a couple of these cases I just ended up getting not too long ago. So this is where, you know, I put the coins and stuff in here, things that I want to keep more organized. You know, same with this one as well. I was just trying to see what might work and what might not. That seems to work a lot. And then over here I got my brushes, and I'm using a couple flathead screwdrivers. I got one this size, and then this other smaller one that is smaller, which is nice, but it's a little harder to, there we go, to get out. So, you know, if I got something with a lot of dirt in it, you know, specific, kind of like this, for instance, this I found in the ground a couple weeks ago is packed full of dirt, so I just started digging that dirt out with the screwdriver here, which works really nice. And then again, the brushes for cleaning things. This little case here was the original case that came with my pinpointer, and then I ended up getting this case for the pinpointer that I am really happy with so far online. And then I got to searching online, and someone on the Facebook group that I follow had this exact same case and had the idea of putting their water bottle in here, so that holds my water bottle in there perfectly, which is really nice. And then here, I just got the idea not too long ago to have some carabiners. This is, would most likely have been for a hammer when you're using this on the job site or construction site, but some carabiners, which is nice here. These smaller black ones I have, they're in the washer right now. Some towels that are, I think they're actually marketed as golf towels. They have the clip on, but then you can wrap them up with Velcro. So when you're out in the field, especially when it's hot, you wipe yourself off. But then if you're trying to clean something, I have two. One to keep myself dry if it's hot out and I start sweating, and another one to dry off any object that I might use water on to try and clean off. And then these bigger ones here, I've actually already had to use. I found something big in the field not too long ago, and it was too big to carry, and I can't remember what it was, but it had something, actually I think it was this here. So I was able to clip this on here to carry it. Now I'll tell you, it did get heavy. Luckily it was one of the things that I found towards the end, but it was easier than having to carry it in my hand the whole time. So, a couple carabiners are kind of nice to have, because you never know what you might find that you can able to clip on there when you're going. So I think I really covered everything. Again, like I said, this is just what worked for me. I mean, there's even more pockets over here on the side that I haven't even used yet. Eventually, maybe I'll branch out and put some more things in here. But again, this is what's worked for me. And, give me your thoughts and your impressions. Let me know what you're working with, and let's all bounce some ideas off of each other. This is a hobby that we grow when we learn from each other. So I really appreciate everybody's time today, and let me know what your thoughts are, and let's just keep on hunting.